Welcome to another episode of InTRUview. I'm Jeff Kraft. Today, we are in Midlothian, Virginia, which is about 20 minutes outside of Richmond. This is just one of 4 offices from Murry and Kuhn Dentistry. We're going to be chatting with all 3 partners. Now, get this, they have 10 doctors and 7 associates. We're going to find out how they've increased their digital workflow by over 300% in the last 5 years. Come on. So I'm really looking forward to meeting all 3 of these doctors, 3 partners in 4 different offices. Hi, how are you?
Hi, welcome to Murry and Kuhn Dentistry. The doctors are waiting for you right down there on the left.
Perfect, thank you very much. Come on, let's go. So again, this is a family cosmetic dentistry. They do everything, and we're going to find out more about their digital dentistry in a little more depth. Dr. Todd, how are you?
Hey Jeff, how you doing today?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
So I want to find out more about you, and I know there's 2 other partners here, correct?
Absolutely. Yes, Dr. Donnie Murray is here and Dr. Kenny Murray is here.
Great. When you finish up here, let's go have a chat.
Great, thank you.
Thanks. So I want to find out more about you guys as individuals, how this all began, how it all started. Dr. Donnie, I want to start with you. I know your dad started the practice. Ken, your guys' dad started the practice in 1984. How did you guys decide that you wanted to really, truly get into dentistry? You grew up in it, but it wasn't necessarily the route that you guys took. What was the deciding factor?
I think it was a lifestyle choice. I think, like Dr. Kuhn had an experience, our dads had fairly good lives as dentists. And, you know, I saw the fact that he would get home every day and be at the dinner table with us and still feel like he had an exciting day helping patients and leading a team. But he pushed us to sort of think outside the box. And so both of us went to undergrad with ideas of sort of expanding our knowledge base beyond just dentistry. And I think that's helped us to see sort of the other side of it, the economics of it, the team management of it. It's been an enjoyable experience, a great one. I think we all feel like we've made the right decision.
We grew up working in the office. You know, I remember we were 13, 14 years old, cleaning instruments, cleaning rooms. You know, a patient would get up and leave, and we'd go in there and scrub everything down, wipe everything down. So we got to do that at summer jobs, after school jobs, and we were sort of raised with that. And the wild or fun, however you want to say a thing, is we both went into school not trying to do dentistry. You were economics, and I was engineering. So we went completely separate paths, and then came full circle back to the dental field. There was never really a push to go down this field. I mean, I even remember teachers asking. You know, they'd have like a parent-teacher conference kind of thing, and they would say, "Are you going to get your kids to go do dentistry?" He's like, "They can do whatever they want." Right? He really encouraged to think outside the box, to find your own path, to go down that route, and then, you know, we ended up both coming back full circle.
So what you're saying, basically, the way that I'm raising my son is not the right way. I'm trying to tell him what you should be doing, and he's not listening, and he's making the right choice. Yeah. How did you get involved?
It's actually a fairly similar situation. My dad's also a dentist. He's still practicing in Western Pennsylvania, and I went to school and was actually an accounting major. I worked in New York City for, at the time, a Big 6 accounting firm for about 3 years. And I just decided this wasn't for me. I couldn't do that. So at 27, I went back and took freshman classes and all my science classes, got into dental school. And so the impetus to go to dental school was my dad. You know, I saw the life he lived, I saw the career he had, I saw the relationships he had built. And so that's what changed my career path once I had already been on an established one.
Yeah, how did you guys come together? How did the Murry Kuhn relationship begin?
I can blame that on my wife.
Yeah, is that right?
Absolutely we can. I was going to stay in Pennsylvania and practice with my dad for the rest of my life. And I'd met my wife in dental school, and we were interviewing at different places for a residency for her. and we were coming down here. I was driving down here because she'd gotten into the residency here in Richmond, and I was driving down here once a week to interview with different dentists, and it's about ready to accept a position, and I got a call from Don Murry Jr., and he said, "Hey, I hear you've been coming down and you've been looking for a place to be. I just had an accident. I'm in a wheelchair. I don't know if I'm ever going to practice again. Can I meet you?" And I drove down one day and I met him. He was in a wheelchair in a van, and Patty drove us around and showed us the office, and we had a handshake there right on the spot, and the rest is history, 15 years later.
Yeah, here we are, not just in one office, but you've got four different offices. It's really great. So Dr. Don mentioned, the team management. How is it that you guys have built the team? What's that team environment like here in the offices?
Well, building a team is tough. Okay, you have to institute some values, your core values, and then you have to recruit those people or find those people within your practice that can help establish those values and help keep them going. And going from 7 people when I started with your dad to now we have 50 people, a lot of individuals, a lot of different personalities. You just have to find a way to make them all mesh, and some days that works better than others. There's some days when you want to turn everything over, and some days when you're like, wow, that was awesome. Everybody worked together today, everybody had a good day today, everybody was doing their part today. And you try to develop a sense of pride in Murry and Kuhn. And when you have that sense of pride, coming to work is not so much a chore anymore. It's something you want to do, and you want to help your teammate.
Donnie, what do you feel like the biggest success has been in the business? Because the growth of the business over the last 5 years, due to the digital dentistry workflow, it's increased your business overall by over 3 times, 300%.
Sure.
What is the reason for that?
Technology has been a fantastic addition to our practice, and when I first got out and joined Dr. Kuhn and my dad, there was immediately a need for a niche to expand sort of beyond what we were doing in the scope of our dentistry. And so slowly but surely we added technology and workflows and pieces to the equation such that when you come in our doors, we're able to treat you no matter what condition you're in, no matter what desire of dentistry level you need. We can do it all in-house, and we use these technology pieces to make the patient experience better, the patient outcome better, and our lives better. And I think it's a win-win-win when you have something that can provide those variables.
You guys seem like a really great, close-knit group, you 3 partners. What's next? What's the next thing that you guys are working on where not only the patients that you currently have, but anybody that's watching this particular episode can learn from you? Dr. Ken, what would you say is what's coming up next?
Next would be, do we want to keep growing? And how do you grow and keep the same culture, is how I would say. That's the big thing. With my team, we're each at a separate office, so we don't really get to work together. But at my location, we really, I'm guessing the same for these guys too, we really talk about the culture and the family feel. And the bigger you get, the harder it is to not be corporate. But we want to keep the same sort of mom and pop feel that our dad started a long time ago. And that's the big thing, and you have to keep that relationship with the patients. So if or when you grow, you've got to have your foot in the door, you've got to be present, you've got to be talking with the patients, you've got to establish that relationship. And if or when we grow, keeping the same culture, that's the big thing there.
All right, I want to find out more about you guys, but we're going to do it in an interactive way by using the technology at True Abutment that surpasses all, and that is a good old-fashioned spin wheel. So go ahead and give it a whirl, Ken. All right, so let's see what question we get. Ken, I'm gonna have you answer this question first. All right, where's it gonna go? Obviously, you've been working out. All right, so the magnifying glass. This here is advice. What piece of advice would you offer a dental student getting into the industry?
You know, the hard part, I guess, dental school is it's tough, it's grunt work, it's a lot of studying. It's not a lot of, I'll say, patient interaction. And that's the big thing, is once you get out in the real world, it's really communication. And I would say they don't really teach a lot of that in school, but that's the big thing, is you really have to sit down, you have to be able to have a conversation with the patient, a one-on-one, look them in the eye, talk about treatment. Yes, you've obviously got to know what you're doing behind the scenes and your skill set and all, but the patient communication, the patient interaction is a big thing I would say to work on.
Don, how do you interact with a patient differently than another dentist? I mean, there's got to be different approaches. There's so many different dentists out there, so many different offices. How does an individual choose which dentist to go with? That's a tough part in my mind.
Yeah, I mean, I think patients nowadays are looking at the total package that you offer, the type of different dental options that you're providing. Different practices are doing different things, and I would say to piggyback off these guys as far as recommendations to dental students, I would say never stop learning. I think technology allows us better lives, but also better patient outcomes and experiences through those technologies. And like Dr. Ken said, in dental school, we're really just learning the basics. And I would say never stop learning as you move forward in the career.
All right, so we're gonna have a gift for you guys. It's for the entire office. So let's bring in Brittany. Is she around?
Brittany, are you here?
Yes.
Hey! All right, so since this gift that I want to give you guys is for the entire office, I wanted you to be here as well. So this right here is for you guys. You guys could open that. So it's our appreciation from True Abutment. Wow. I made this myself. I etched it.
Oh,
there you go.
right.
Yes, no, thank you. Thank you very much. All right, but that's not it. I've got another one here. Now this one is going to be given to one lucky person in this office. And she's in this shot as well. So if you guys want to pass that over to her.
Thank you.
Go ahead and rip it open. Don't be shy.
Hey, thank you.
Very cool.
Yes.
So when you get home from a long day at work, your husband,
He has a kid and I get to do
He's a
this.
masseuse.
he will be the masseuse.
You gotta tell me what's going on here.
Guys, it's been a lot of fun. I appreciate you letting me come in and take a look at one of your 4 offices. It's been fun.
Next time, let's play some golf.
Play some golf. Whoa, speaking my language. Okay, see ya.
See you, Jeff.
All right, join us next time as we continue to travel the country and chat with dental professionals all over the nation. I'm Jeff Kraft. We'll see you then. So, Dr. Murry, there's a different side of your business, more of like a retreat. It's called Are You Numb Yet? I love that name. Tell me how this all started.
Yeah, so my dad, when he graduated from dental school and was paying his student loans, had a Subaru that he started with a screwdriver, and he had the license plate Are You Numb Yet? And I've always taken it to heart, and it's a play on the craziness of the lives we live and the teeth we work on every day and the experiences we have. So it's a reimagination of the dental C experience. We use it to teach our associates and doctors from all over the world on new experiences and workflows in dentistry. It's a reimagination, and it's an exciting place.
Kids these days don't know what it's like to start a car with a screwdriver. I'd love to see what it's like with this retreat.
Yeah, we should check it out sometime.
Thanks for the invite. I love it.
Let's do it.
I was hoping you'd ask.